Alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Inshallah, in this video, I'll be reviewing the Mushafi app and going over one particularly innovative feature that I found very useful in Ramadan. So, the Mushafi app is a Quran app, and as you do, you can highlight a particular ayah. And if you open this drop down, you will see the translation of the ayah as you read it. You can click here to let it go down. You can double tap an ayah to play it.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا
And double tap to stop. So, and notice how when the ayah was playing, it highlighted the specific word that the author was reading. So that is really cool. Another cool feature here is you can select the surah by clicking on this button. But if you scroll on it sideways, you can actually go to the next surah by just scrolling, which is very cool. The same is true for the juz. You can just scroll like this and go back. So this is really cool. But the particular innovative feature that I want to introduce here is the tracks feature. So instead of using bookmarks, so for example, if you're in Ramadan, you want to read the Quran cover to cover, probably will put a bookmark in page 1 and then or wherever you stopped, and then you would go. And once you're done, you'll put a bookmark on this ayah, for example, go back, cancel the old bookmark, and so on, which is not very convenient. So the alternative here is to use tracks. So if I click to use tracks, immediately you see that you have like different mushaf designs, which is really cool. You can customize each track, so each track you use will feel like a completely new experience. And let's say that I want to read the mushaf cover to cover, and let's settle for this design. If I click yes, to take me to the start of the Quran, and if I as I read here, notice if I mathalan stop in this ayah, I can then exit my track or close the app and open it later and do something else. If I open the track once again, it will take me to where I stopped with the ayah highlighted. So this is really cool because it's like dynamic bookmarking, where it just automatically updates when we go to the next page, and it remembers the ayah we highlight, so we know exactly where we stopped. So this is really cool. Something else is with this feature, so in other Quran apps, I found it very difficult to bookmark specific surahs for habitual reading, like for example Surah Al-Kahf. Here I can just make a new track. It's now very convenient. Let's stick with this one. Let's say reading, and let's say habitual. Then I can just click here and select Surah Al-Kahf if I want, and from ayah 1. And now what will happen is now it's like a static bookmark. So whenever I click on this bookmark, so if I exit here and I click on Surah Al-Kahf, it will immediately take me to the start of Surah Al-Kahf so I can read it. So it's really helpful if you want to be consistent with a lot of these sunnahs. So I found this feature very simple to use, but very mind-blowing and very efficient. And the addition of having every track having its own design is really cool. And I think they're going to release more designs soon. So that's really awesome. And yeah.